To arms, brave warriors. Completed. Hello again, friends, and welcome back to Triangle Strategy. Real quick before you maximize your tab away, if you could drop a like on the video, I would appreciate it so much.
Serenoa and his stalwart allies prove their mettle against the realm's fiercest warriors before finally facing Sir Maxwell, victor of the previous tourney. After a hard-fought match, the Dawnspear emerges victorious once more. Though beaten in the end, Serenoa's courageous display impresses itself upon all in attendance. Any doubts concerning House Wolffort's martial might are put to rest. Thus marks an end to the tourney and the festivities as a whole. With the spirit of harmony in their hearts, the delegates of each nation make preparations for their return voyages.
Chapter 3, Part 1, Whither the River Flows.
Seeing our honored guests off shall be your last lordly duty this day. Now, I remind you.
It is not to be taken lightly. Worry not, Benedict. They shall be sent off with all the pomp they deserve.
Which, I might remind you, is none.
You take to your new role well, Lord Serenoa. As I must now take to my own. Pray, visit me at the mines whenever you have the time.
Farewell, Frederica. May we never meet again.
Yes, may we never.
Thank you for such a productive use of our valuable time. I do so love interminable speeches and watching brutes play at war. Truly, the spirit of Glenbrook was on display for all to see. Oh, but I should watch my tongue. Wouldn't want her to go whimpering to brother.
Pay my fool cousin no mind. We have work to do. Work more important than any he could hope to be trusted with.
I apologize for those two. This was a fruitful day for all in attendance.
I am glad to hear you say so, General of Lura.
I can't believe we lost. I thought you were supposed to be one of Hyzet's greatest warriors.
Our foe was a worthy one. It would be an honor to cross blades again someday.
Foreshadowing?
Thank you for your hospitality. Please give my regards to Lord Symon.
Of course, Minister.
It would seem everyone is gathered. You'll find your boats are laden with a bounty of Glenbrook's finest wares and victuals.
Thank you, Patriatte. Oh, wait, he's not talking to me. Never mind.
King Regna asks that you eat and drink your fill, and toast to our three nations' newfound alliance.
More of that swill you call wine? I suppose I could force myself to partake.
Not a huge fan of Thalens.
Your king honors us with his generosity. We shall present these as offerings to the goddess of salt. The Hierophant, too, will no doubt be overjoyed.
Lord Wolffort, I bring a message from King Regna. He would have you join our guests on their return voyage to serve as their envoy.
This is a great honor, my lord. You would represent our nation and speak with the king's voice.
If it is His Majesty's wish, it is a duty I will gladly accept. But there are 2 vessels and only one of me. Did King Regna say which of our honored guests I should accompany?
He would leave that decision to you, Lord Wolffort.
Okay, so this is a branch.
Lord Falks, as representative of another of Glenbrook's high houses, will board the ship you do not.
And why was House Telior not given this honor? Last I knew, our kingdom had 3 high houses, not 2.
Mere fact that you whimper those words before us is answer enough. Good show at the tourney, Lord Serenoa. You truly are your father's son. The king has seen fit to leave this decision in your hands, and I shall not gainsay his wisdom.
A lord must be worldly as well as wise. I trust you will conduct yourself as befits the lord of a high house.
I doubt that.
Thank you, Sir Maxwell, Lord Falks.
The king has entrusted this decision to you, my lord. I suppose you have an idea as to why.
He means to test my judgment. He is waiting to see which I choose and for what reason.
Indeed. We are friendly with both nations now, so neither choice will earn his ire. That said, there is no telling how these relations may change going forward. No doubt, the choice you make will have an effect on our own house's relationship with the nation you choose.
I understand. This requires careful consideration. Benedict, gather the others. I would hear their opinions on the matter. Then we shall consult the scales of conviction.
At once, my lord.
So those scales are actually... We're about to find out exactly what part they play in all this. Tavern is now available at the encampment. Sundry shop is now available at the encampment. Well, I think we need to go check out the sundry shop. Curious what's in there. Welcome to the sundry shop. You can exchange your kudos for special wares here. Thus Wolfforts always treated me well. If there's aught I can do to repay your kindness, you need only ask. We'll be able to promote units classes here too. Fear not, I'll let you know when one of your comrades is ready. The sundry shop, you can exchange kudos for items and promote your allies. Interesting. Does it cost kudos to do promotions? Every unit has a class, and each class is divided into ranks: Recruit, Veteran, and Elite. Promoting a unit will increase both their stats and maximum TP, and unlock new acquirable abilities. Raising a unit's class also changes their appearance in battle. You can only promote a unit's class if they are at or above the specified level, and you have the appropriate medal. Promoting a unit's class will consume the medal. Okay, so we do not have a Medal of Bravery. So it costs medals of bravery, it does not cost kudos for promotions. Trade post operates Trade post operates not on coin, but kudos. These kudos can be exchanged for all sorts of items, including quietuses and medals. Oh, okay. Quietuses are commands executed immediately in battle and differ from abilities in 3 ways. They do not consume a turn. They consume QP, not TP. Each quietus may only be used once per battle. Medals are used to promote a unit's class. They come in limited quantities, and new medals will be added as the story progresses. Do we have... Oh, we got more notes here. They only cost 1? I mean, why not, right? We only have 41 kudos. I thought we had more. There are no medals in here, unfortunately. Not that it matters, we don't have enough kudos for anything, but... check out the tavern. It isn't Lord Serenoa. Welcome to Encampment Tavern. Wolffort soldiers all have a place to relax as long as I'm around, and I plan on sticking with you till the end. Perhaps you ought to consider dropping in for a drink and a chat every so often too, my lord. You can engage in mental mock battles at the tavern. Each battle is different, so choose the one that best suits your aims. Proficiency in melee combat will prove key to victory. Cut your teeth in the small arena before moving on to more advanced trials. The pincer attack trial. Enemy troops are divided into 2 regiments. Think carefully about your approach before deploying. Things will quickly turn sour if you become surrounded, so pay attention to enemy positions. Let's give one of these a try. Let's commence the mock battle. Basic training. Curious about if there are rewards for this, or if we get XP, or what. Decimate the enemy forces. Unit placement. Deployed units and reserved units. Oh, we can only deploy 6 and we have 8 people right now. There is a limit to the number of units you can deploy in battle. Units over this threshold go to your reserves and will not participate in battle. Use the X button to access the screen where you can change deployed and reserve units. Units that may prove especially helpful in battle are marked recommended. There's no penalty if you do not deploy the recommended units. Nobody says recommended. Handy. Everybody's level 3 except for the healer. I think having her out there is probably in our best interest to get her up. Not that I know if we even get XP out of this right now. And out. Who are we missing? Missing these 2. I would really like to have our archer girl out. Wait, can I not? What do we not really care about? Man, I really like everybody. Let's get rid of Benedict.
I won't let you down.
Throw out our archer. Okay, this is good. It's gonna commence the mock battle.
Your orders?
Let's move her forward at least. This still keeps her out of harm's way.
I won't lose.
He doesn't really need to be kept out of harm's way. Oh, most of these spots are only attackable by the archer. We can move way forward. Probably should have put him on the side. That archer has some balls on him. Casting an ice attack on a freezable square will freeze it. Now, there are exceptions to this rule. Squares that are frozen reduce the mobility and accuracy of units standing upon them. Frozen tiles can be melted by fire attacks. Okay.
This battle is ours.
She doesn't have any ice, does she? We can just go ahead and blind this kid here.
From where shall we strike?
I think we can just move forward and swing away. Getting XP? We are getting XP.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Let's just bring her up here and she can use a Cure Wounds to cure up Roland.
Your wounds are healed.
Get herself some XP out of this.
Knowledge is strength.
You'll learn for those in need. I wonder what that is.
I fight for peace.
Her Scorch is going to be beautiful here. Oh, especially with this, with that bowman being weak to it.
With the powers in me, we can win this!
Very happy that we're getting XP for this. I think we're just going to. I think we're gonna go ham. Bring her up here. Wait, throw poison. Physical damage to a single enemy. Have a chance to poison them for 3 turns. It's got a range of 2. No, we'll just get. Can we get kudos out of this?
Sound strike.
Oh, we do get kudos.
Ha! Sound strike.
I won't lose.
We're gonna move over here and hit both of them. I think we get a kudo for that.
Be gone.
And we're getting 2 kills.
The hunt is on.
Okay, the blinding arrow does not get the kill, meaning we will get a follow-up attack, which gives us a kudo.
We win.
Beautiful.
Defeat is not an option.
We have got to start picking up these bags, though. At some point. Give us that back attack.
Ha-ha!
Let me heal your wounds.
Does she need to heal anybody's wounds? No. Nobody has a wound they need healed. Can I just heal for no reason?
Be at ease.
Will that give me XP?
Thank you.
Hey, it does. That's nice.
I fight for peace. 2 ashes. My turn.
We are gonna go ahead and use our double attack here, which should give us 3 or 4 kudos here. Throw poison, get the kill? Oh yeah, it still does. That's fine.
It's over.
Still get her back that kudo.
Strike. One more.
My turn.
Oh, we kind of need that. Who is that goes next? Oh, it's Hewitt. That's cool.
Time to take flight. Goodbye.
Our convictions have been strengthened. I'm not entirely sure what those even are, like what they do for us. I know that they keep getting strengthened, but that's about it. They've been strengthened plenty of times after that fight. Don't be a stranger. Make yourself at home. Let's do this one too, because why not? Alright, so we are surrounded from both directions here. I think that puts Hewitt at in a position that we do not want her to be in. So let's remove her.
The
I think
honor is mine.
Benedict being in there will be nice. our shield bearer. I think our shield bearer needs to be thrown into the party.
The honor is mine.
Maybe not. I like that we have a tank, but I do not like that I don't like that his taunt is not 100%. The fact that we have to rely on it to actually activate does not sit well with me. Alright, we're good. We're good here.
My turn.
I'm not entirely sure what the best strategy for this would be. It might not hurt to try to just like blitz up here. And then we don't have to worry about the other side of the pincer attack. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Let's try poisoning.
Suffer.
See if that works. Hey, it did work.
Oh, no.
Oh, hey, that guy's an archer. Oh, that feels not great.
For victory!
There are no good spots for us to do a double attack on. But if we move here, we can, we should be able to get a follow-up attack, right?
My lance strikes true!
Together.
Follow-up back attack, even. From high ground. We really need Benedict to be a little bit faster.
Defeat is not an option.
We move Serenoa over here. We can, yeah. Let's just get the kill with Serenoa.
This ends here.
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Who's next? Anna, and then... Oh, we can tab through people. Gosh, she's got a ways until she's ready. But... yeah, let's go ahead and Raging Beast Frederica.
All for victory.
Her fire is going to be so useful up in this top half.
This isn't good.
No, this is not good. It is decidedly bad.
Be at ease.
For those in need. Oh! That increased the healing she received. Anna! Ow!
I fight for peace.
I think throwing Frederica here might be the best decision.
Flames, heed my call.
Oh, maybe that was a terrible idea. Oh no. We are gonna throw Anna right here. She should be able to get a double kill.
This is the end. You've made a grave mistake.
Well, not a double kill, but still not bad.
Suffer. For life.
Hey, we got that level.
Charge!
Might not hurt to move down here to help out. Yeah, we're gonna get this kudo here. Hit her all you want, guys. Totally fine. Finish off this rogue.
Here.
Does that get us our level?
For
Sure
my
does.
kith and kin.
Oh, that poison only deals 5 damage? Oh, that doesn't feel great.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Is there any way we can heal her before that archer goes? Oh, archer goes next. Well, that's probably not great. Think a bulwark will work. You can try that out.
Stay composed.
Thank you.
Maybe. Oh no! Oh.
They're good.
All right. Okay. Now let's cure wounds.
Be at ease.
For those in need, did activate again. We'll have to actually check the details on that. Is there any way I can look at those? Oh, I can. Additional HP to allies at 50% or less of their maximum. Let's go ahead and bring her up top.
Your orders?
Oh, what orders do we want? I think we move over here and just get double high ground, right?
Yeah. It's over.
I won't lose.
Can we get a double back attack out of this? Because that would be ideal.
This is it. Did you see that?
Nope. Only worked once. But that's okay.
Where shall we strike?
Oh, where shall we strike? Do we just get a high ground kill? I think we get a high ground kill. High ground back attack. Ow.
Let us pry out their weakness.
Now! Leave it to me! Yes!
Oh, shall we begin?
That's how you know you're in over your heads, when the healer dodges your attack.
Your wounds are healed.
Sorry to worry you.
Oh, their healer's making for the hills here. Gonna swim to safety.
Your orders?
Oh, what are my orders? Let's go ahead and finish him off with a back attack. And throw some poison at brother over here.
What have we here? Did you see that?
Why did we get a follow-up out of that one, I wonder?
I won't lose.
Double thrust get the... Yeah, double thrust gives us
Brace
skill.
yourself! Yes!
Follow my lead.
From where shall we strike?
We shall strike nowhere. We're picking up spoils.
Damn it!
There is no mercy on the battlefield.
Sloppy!
You're open. Shall we begin?
We shall begin.
Your wounds are healed.
My apologies.
Oh, this poor healer.
Your orders?
I gotta do my job. Gotta do my job. I was hoping to run, but...
My stratagem is superior. Follow my lead.
Is anybody like extra low level? Does someone need... Roland, Benedict, and Gila all need the XP. Maybe we should give one of them an opportunity.
I won't lose! Yeah! Yes! Forward!
Serenoa does not need... Serenoa does not need the XP out of this, so we're just gonna have him sit for a second. I'd like to get our party to level 4.
Let us pry out their weakness. You were over. That seemed to work.
You're open.
Cool heads shall prevail.
Very well!
Leave it to me!
We missed. Do we get XP? Oh, we do. Only got 5 XP out of that? Okay.
I will end this.
Anna, you can end this, but you're already almost 4.5.
I won't lose!
Oh, we'll see. He only needs 1 XP to finish this. Yeah, screw it. We're good. We're good. Just end it.
Take that!
Oh, never mind. Don't
Onward
end
and
it.
upward. Forward!
I shall try my level best.
Oh, you're not close enough. Raging Beast of the Gila.
All for victory.
Well done!
My knowledge grows deeper.
Nice.
Time to work.
You got nothing. You're good. Stay there.
Let me heal your wounds.
There.
Be gone with you!
Convictions have been strengthened. And strengthened. We got 24 kudos out of that. More conviction strengthened. I will not be a stranger, don't worry. When you have more challenges for me, I'll be back. Anything cool in here? Restore an ally's HP by 50%, heal their status ailments, and restore their lowered stats to normal. In tandem, move an ally's turn to directly after your own. Restore and in tandem are both super helpful. I think we're actually going to buy Restore. I'm not sure if this is something that we need to equip, or if it's something that we can use on any character at any time. But if it's something that we can use at any time, having a quick 50% heal at any second could be very useful. Inventory. HP ring. Who do we want to put that on? What does it even do? Raise max HP by 10. Let's put that on Anna. I feel like she's going to be the one that's kind of in the fray the most. Alright. Guess we're good. Good to continue forward. Where are we at? Serenoa decides whether his house will make the journey to the Grand Duchy or Esfrost, Grand Duchy of Esfrost, or the Holy State of Isant.
It seems your first test as Lord has come. 'Tis no small matter either.
Oh, we brought the scales. We brought them to the capital.
Indeed, but I needn't face it alone. I would ask each of you where you think we should go and why. State your case before the scales of conviction. Then we shall decide our destination.
We take a vote and the consensus determines our action. Is that it?
That is correct. So long as my allies walk by my side, their opinions carry equal weight to mine. Such is the way of House Wolffort.
So we're not making the decision here?
As Lord, I shall bear the weight of consequence for the Scales' decision, whatsoever they may be.
You are more serious than usual, my friend.
He understands what it means to be Lord of his house.
Well, I hope you have room for a stowaway, because I'm going to.
Damn right you are, if you got a coin.
In secret, of course. I trust the new Lord Wolffort will handle the ponderous negotiations and diplomacy with grace.
Your Highness, you cannot be...
You may stay ashore if you wish, Huette.
You know I cannot allow that. If you insist on going, then I shall attend you.
You are a kick-ass archer that rides atop an eagle. You are not even allowed to stay home. You have to come with us.
Well then, it would seem the matter is settled.
There is exactly one coin for each of us.
How convenient.
It seems fate has conspired to bring balance to our proceedings.
How curious.
How curious indeed.
Curious? I see it as a sign that the heavens approve of my joining you.
You are ever the optimist, my friend.
Shall we proceed, my lord? One coin, one vote.
Very well. I would hear each of your thoughts on the matter in turn.
I'm super curious how this is going to come out.
Then you shall place your coin upon the scales of conviction and illuminate the road ahead.
As Froster and Zant. Would that we had the time to visit both. Although I may not have my own token of conviction, it's my duty to lend an ear to their arguments. An honest exchange of opinions will hopefully lead to a decision that satisfies all who vote. The path of the story will be determined by the consensus of your party, as played out through voting scenes. Each of your allies will cast their vote according to his or her own convictions. As the player, you will be bound to the decision of the majority. Before voting commences, you may attempt to persuade the others to change their minds. Whether or not your attempts succeed will only be revealed when their votes are cast. The strength of Serenoa's convictions will affect the chances of success. The key to winning over your party is gathering the necessary information beforehand. That information may not always be found in the same room where the votes are cast, so be proactive in talking to everyone you meet on your journey. Interesting. So Frederica and Gila, who are from Esfrost, do not actually want to go back to Esfrost. Alright, let's chit-chat some people. This seems like a very important scene, and I am shocked that they don't have it voiced. Esfrost's soldiers are said to be among the strongest in all of Norzelia. However, that's only hearsay. I mean to judge them for myself. Or why do we want to persuade her to go to his aunt? Why do we want to persuade anyone? Let's hear more from Frederica. Always wondered when I might visit the country where my mother was born. So Rosette is born. Rosette are from his aunt? Is that what I'm getting out of that? How did she spend her youth? I'd very much like to see.
Lord Serenoa, hello.
Until now, Frederica's position has offered her few chances to visit his aunt. Deepening your relations with the Holy State would doubtless be to your benefit as well. Why not use this opportunity to let Frederica realize her long-held wish in the meantime? I mean, I kind of want to go to Esfrost.
Lord Serenoa.
His aunt's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress in both medicine and magic. I believe we can benefit greatly from seeing the fruits of their knowledge with our own eyes.
Say.
Doubtless Esfrost will be a close partner in the days ahead. It would be wise to see how they live, don't you think?
Listen, lad.
Can't very well say his aunt holds much appeal to me. Sorcery and X-Arm are too clever by half. Okay. Sure, the people of Esfrost will give a warm reception, even if their weather won't. Man, I don't know. You want to go to his aunt, do you? Care telling me why, my lord? Long wanted to visit the source. It is a cornerstone of all life in Norzelia. The sand and sun must make people of a different sort than here. It'd be interesting to meet them. I mean, stories of the miracles performed in the Ministry of Medicine have piqued my interest. Such knowledge could help our soldiers and common folk alike.
You're onto something.
Doubtless we could learn from the minds of the Ministry. What that we had such gifted healers and mages at our disposal. Maybe we could ask him for a book, but I've always been of the mind that the best learning is done through doing.
I've made up my mind.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the matter, my lord. Oh, he's undecided now. Man, I really do want to go to Esfrost, though.
Serenoa.
Let's see what our arguments here are. Wish to visit Esfrost. Might I ask why? People of Hazet may not be so welcoming as you believe. I do think the top part, though. I want to see more of your homeland. As your betrothed, I feel curiosity is only natural.
I see.
Very much like to see where I was. I would very much like you to see where I was raised. I seem to have given quite a bit of thought to this question, Serenoa.
And?
If you do travel to Esfrost, how would you like to spend our visit? I intend to see a relation between our two nations deepened as much for our own marriage as the future of our mining venture. I want to see a society built by the ambitious. A society free from stifling pomp and circumstance. You know, that's not bad. It's not bad, let's do that.
Surely.
Esfrost is indeed unique in that it is not birth that determines your greatness, but ability. See why you'd be interested in such a place, Serenoa. Thank you for sharing your thoughts with me. I shall consider them as I come to form my own opinion. Sheila,
Lord
let's
Serenoa,
chat.
hello.
I would like to go to Aesfrost. If your heart is truly set on Aesfrost, I would be curious to know your reasons. The story I heard of a particularly skilled smuggler caught my attention. They even sent the military after him. I wonder where he could have been peddling. Wonder what he could have been peddling. Ah, yes. Although I cannot say if we speak of the same person, I did hear tell of a man that had been caught smuggling salt into Aesfrost. Interesting.
Indeed.
Curious. I suppose with this joint mining venture before us, such matters would pique your interest.
My mind is made up.
I believe I have more than enough food for thought. This is the last person. Benedict.
Lord Serenoa.
His aunt's Ministry of Medicine is said to be a beacon of progress. Their country is built on unfettered trade, being lord of a mercantile hub. That idea holds great interest to me. Yes, certainly a fascinating aspect of their society. However, I find his auntie's claims of universal equality to be even more intriguing. I appreciate your point of view, my lord. There is much I must think over before I reach a final decision.
Certainly not.
Of course, if you have further thoughts on this matter, then I would be all too glad to hear them. Knowledge is the foundation of power. We could learn much by wandering the archives for a spell. I do like that they have the archives, though.
Quite true.
Ah, the archives. Seat of the world's knowledge. Even the most erudite among us must be a fool before those countless tomes.
I am decided.
You've given me much to consider. Let's talk to
Lord
Anna.
Serenoa.
Let's go to Aesfrost, my friend. They say Aesfrost is the nation of iron and ice. What about it appeals to you? I also would like to tell her about the smuggler. Smuggler pursued by Aesfrost military. I'd like to hear more of the story.
Indeed.
Smuggler. Must have been a bold crime indeed for us to be speaking of it now. Wonder what he was peddling to risk so much. Too would be interested to hear more of the story. Alright guys. And persuasion. Let's commence some voting. Actually, you know what? Do we have access to our work chronicle? Let's do our voting first. Everyone, line up in an orderly
It is
fashion.
time to cast our votes. Do we journey to the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost, or the Holy State of Hyzant? Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Oh, it's not. They're not going to tell us?
Forgive me, my lord.
My apologies, but I believe there's too much to be gained from visiting the Ministry of Medicine. That's fine. You have your vote.
I am so sorry.
I fear if I don't see his aunt now, I will regret it. That's fine. This is why you got your vote.
I have no qualms with that.
You made a convincing argument, a desirable attribute in a young lord.
You have my vote.
Forgive me, lad.
Been wanting to visit Aesfrost for a while.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
God damn. That's a kick-ass scale.
The way forward is decided. We journey to Aesfrost. We have decided. We set sail for Esfrost. Whether or not it proves to be the right choice will depend on our actions. I trust in you all.
We are ready to set sail, Lord Patriatte.
Very good, my lord.
Right. Oh, hey, look at this! Patriatte Consar, a nobleman whose name has long been known throughout Glenbrook. He leads the Royalists, a faction that supports the royal family and dutifully tends to the kingdom's political matters as minister.
When you pay respects to the Archduke, remember that you do so on behalf of our king.
Archduke Gustadolf will be pleased that you chose to honor our nation with a visit. I'm sure he is eager to get to know his new brother-in-law as well.
The feeling is mutual, I assure you.
Does this mean she is coming back too? I feel myself getting sick already.
You two are the only reason I don't want to visit Esfrost.
That swill they call wine will taste even more vile now, I fear.
My lady, are you sure you wouldn't prefer to stay at Castle Wolffort?
Nonsense. I am coming with you.
Serenoa, acting as King Regna's envoy, charts a course down the Norzelia River for the Duchy of Esfrost.
Yep, we went right down the river.
Ere long, Serenoa and crew arrive at a massive gate, itself dwarfed by the snow-covered mountains that lie beyond. Awaiting them at Twins Gate, as it is known, is Svarog Esfrost, second in power and influence only to the Archduke himself.
Chapter 3, Part 2, A Land of Snow and Ice. Man, did we make the right choice?
Avlora, Erica, Thalys, welcome home. I trust the ceremony was a fruitful one.
That's about how I feel too about Thalys, Svarog.
'Twas my duty as minister to be present.
Thank you for having us in your domain, Uncle. The crags are lovely as ever.
Lord Svarog, I present to you Lord Serenoa Wolffort, come on behalf of King Regna.
Ah, the Wolffort boy. Frederica's betrothed, yes?
The very same, my lord. I thank you for the warm welcome.
The honor is mine, Lord Serenoa. Svarog Esfrost at your service. I watch over Twins Gate, the front door of our duchy.
Lord Svarog is father to Dragan, and uncle to the Archduke and myself.
We did not expect to see you again so soon, Frederica. But I understand wanting to show off your handsome groom-to-be.
Is this man flirting with me? We only just met. You haven't even bought me dinner yet, dude.
Uncle, please. You embarrass me.
Good to see you're still not afraid to speak your mind. A word of advice, lad. You do well not to anger her.
I shall take your words to heart.
Anyone who's angered her so far, except for the twins, Thalys and Erica. Anyone else who's made her mad has been set ablaze.
It is quite the burden you're undertaking, my friend.
Prince Roland, I did not expect you'd be in attendance.
It's been quite some time, Lord Svarog. But today I come as an attendant to House Wolffort.
A secret visit, then. Say no more.
King Regna thanks Lord Dragan for all he has done for the mining effort. His engineering prowess has proved indispensable.
as his boasting has no doubt proved intolerable. Forgive the boy, my lord. That said, rest assured his goals are sincere. He truly does wish to lead us into a new era. I pray you'll lend him the strength to see that it becomes a reality.
You have my word.
You expect great things from him, then?
Against my better instincts, perhaps. But such is my lot as the boy's father. But forgive me. No doubt you are weary from your journey. I shall keep you no longer. Archduke Gustadolf awaits you at Ironstone.
Then we shall take our leave. Thank you, Lord Svarog.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We have a handful more notes. As promised, this is going to be the final thing that we do for the day. Secret Tactics, the Scroll of Heaven. Cavalry and Hawk Riders are known for their superior mobility. This grants them the ability to move freely across the battlefield. Although venturing too far from their allies leaves them without support and puts them at risk of a concentrated enemy attack. They should therefore stay close to the main force and utilize their mobility to either flank or get behind enemies who draw near. While acting alone can be dangerous, a team of 3 or more cavalry units or Hawk Riders can prove quite advantageous in battle. They can provide much needed support to each other and actively intercept enemy troops or assail soldiers lurking in the distance. Doing so would separate them from allies with healing magic, so take recovery pellets would be a must. Alone, cavalry units and Hawk Riders are challenging to handle, but their real strength lies in their numbers. So what is the best way to make use of their exceptional mobility? The question gives insight into a commander's true worth. One must be swift, but never hasty. Speed can be your greatest asset or your greatest enemy. The history of Glenbrook. The Kingdom of Glenbrook is the oldest of the 3 nations existing today. Why is oldest starred? Though there have been changes to the branch families, the blood of the founders still runs strong in the veins of the current king, Regna. The holy state of Hazant asserts that their nation was founded first, according to the goddess's scriptures, and that Glenbrook's long history is a fabrication of later generations. Glenbrook has continued to ignore this claim. The Grand Duchy of Esfrost was founded by the Archduke's family, who shared a common ancestor with the royal family of Glenbrook. They insisted upon their right to succeed the throne up until the Salt Iron War began, and denied the current royal family's rule. When the war began, they acknowledged the family's legitimacy, and the 2 nations formed a secret alliance. It said that King Regna required the former Archduke Zygmunt to officially recognize his rule in order to enter into an alliance. Development of the Norzelia Consortium. After the Salt Iron War, fought over Hazant's sole ownership of salt, the Norzelia Consortium was established to oversee the equal distribution of salt and iron to the realm. The 3 nations brought together trade specialists to create this neutral and impartial organization, as agreed upon in the Accords. Consortium's success and fair trade contributed greatly to the reconstruction of Norzelia, which had been ravaged by the war. The Kingdom of Glenbrook, rich in agriculture and fisheries, prospered due to the stable influx of salt from the consortium. People were able to produce large quantities of salted meats, dried fish, dairy products, and more. Exports of these goods helped restore national power. Though it was thought to be the dawn of a new age for Norzelia, Hazant began to strengthen its voice within the consortium as the reconstruction progressed. In Esfrost, on the other hand, the situation could not have been worse. Its already small population suffered the greatest number of casualties during the war, and reviving the iron industry was taking longer than anticipated. To make matters worse, salt prices soared within the duchy due to taxes and transportation fees from the distant Hazant. Though iron exports were meant to balance salt imports, the nation's labor and iron shortage caused it to accrue a large trade deficit. Though the Consortium was meant to adjust the imbalance, it did not take any drastic measures. Rather, it leaned more toward Hyzant and establishing salt as the main axis of trade. There are some that believe that the Hierophant, unable to accept that the war ended in a draw due to the injuries on all sides, had a hand in this and wished Esfrost to take responsibility for the war. Though the truth is unknown, it's undeniable that Esfrost is the only nation at such a major disadvantage. The duchy's dissatisfaction naturally mounted, and a tension much like the one before the Salt Iron War began descended upon Norzelia. A concerned King Regna and Symon Wolffort then summoned the other nations to participate in a joint mining venture at the Grand Norzelian Mines. Their aim was not only to ease the tension between the Duchy and Holy State, but also to offer support for the former's iron industry and correct the trade imbalance between both nations. The entire realm watches this new venture with hopeful eyes, praying that it will finally create the much-needed balance between salt and iron and restore the original functions of the Norzelia Consortium. If it succeeds, then perhaps our realm will finally know peace, and the strategies of the Salt Iron War will be a thing of the past. The tragedies of the Salt Iron War. The Eternal Norzelia River. The Norzelia River has two tributaries with unique properties. The western branch, running from the snowy Norzelian mountains, is filled with water year-round. Although the water levels are now under control, the tributary was once quite turbulent with prone to floods. Many areas with swift currents still remain, however, and prove challenging to inexperienced sailors. Only Esfrost ships, armed with the full knowledge of the river's waters, are able to navigate those currents. The other tributary, stemming from the eastern deserts, flows calmly throughout, and the gentle sloping of the river also allows for easy upstream passage. Water transport flourishes for most of the year, although low water levels in some seasons make the voyage near impossible for large vessels. The two branches converge into a single mighty river at Glenbrook, and flow south into the Norzelia Falls. And that is going to do it for today's episode. Looks like we have chosen Esfrost. I am curious if this was the correct decision. I know I assume there's not a correct and incorrect decision, but I almost feel like we're already friends with Esfrost and it would have been more beneficial for us to have gone to Hyzant. However, my personal curiosity for Esfrost is what played into that decision, so I guess we'll see how good or terrible that decision was. Anyways, thank you again so much for joining me in this. I hope to see you again soon. Take care.